quick running errands or running to school or work, whatever you guys are up to, 5-minute look. This is what I pretty much do every day unless I'm like trying to go out. So my palette, my main shade. But anyway, always start with color correcting. Just a little bit under eye. I'm not going to do those two because I'm going to go back and do those at the end. But just a little bit on the redness.
How do you think about my lips?
And wherever you're color correcting, you don't
fancy, right?
necessarily need to do a shade unless it's contour. Okay, done. I always start with contour. So I'm dabbing. I do love this brush. If you do not have this brush, then I would recommend using your fingers. If you just have the 3D or the blush bronzer brush. But I love this. It's the detail brush. It allows me to get a little bit more specific. So I'm going on my, trying to make sure I'm on my cheekbone and going up to my ear.
Special. I just put it on for special days. Like down.
Forehead. And then
Don't you think my
the jowl all the way back to the ear. And then a little bit on that double chin area.
Alright. So
okay.
And
now I flip over and I do my brightest, my highlight. So my bright, I kind of just do a straight line.
Before you know it.
Cupid's bow, little chin mark there. And then inner eyes. And then from the outer corner at an angle up. Just a nice diagonal there for a lift. Okay, then regular shade. Mine is Palace, which is crazy because it's so close, I feel like, that it almost doesn't look like I'm putting it on. So I try not to overdo it. Just trust that it's on there. I kind of go wherever there's nothing, and I add some in. All right, then my blush. Blush, I use my fingers. I don't know. I just don't like getting the blush mixed in with all the highlight shades, so I just do a little on my finger. I start about here, kind of like where my pupil is, and go up. Might do a little bit more on that side. I'm also mixing two of my favorite, Desert Rose, and I think that's called Signia. It's like a bright pink. Sometimes if I have extra, I go there. You can also go ahead and do your lips. Or you can wait. I'm just gonna do a little bit on the lips now with the excess. And then wait. And then you can also do, sometimes I'll do, if I'm in a hurry, I'll do a little bit of my contour shade on my eyes. Just do a little bit along the lash line as like a semi liner look. And then a little bit in the crease.
What do you think? Good or no?
And we're at about 3 minutes, so time to get blending. It's like the stipple effect, so I always go lightest to darkest. I always start with my forehead and just go straight down. And a quick trick, when I'm running super late, I actually sometimes do this part in the car. And then do my finishing touches when I get to my destination. But right now, I'm doing it right here in the window. I'm in my daughter's bedroom. Izzy, say hi.
Hi.
She's doing her makeup as well.
Yeah, I love doing makeup because it's so fancy and so tanned.
My lightest spots. And then the darkest up here, you just want to make sure there's not like a big gap in between your hairline. So I kind of brush it up a little bit while I'm stippling. And then here, same. You just don't want those nice, big, obvious lines. It's a really attractive angle. kind of brush it down if you're nervous that you got lines. And then I always do my cheeks last. Not sure why, but there we go. All right. Now, I don't have anything crazy sticking out to me except that little brightness. So I'm going to go in with my spot brush, and I'm actually going to use, these are demi colors, and I can talk more about that, but I'm going to use a little bit of my orange because it's going to take away that like bluish tone that dark red acne has. And you just want to get it right there because it'll kind of show up if you get it anywhere else. Much better. All right, brows, mascara, and that's out the door. Now, I do use e.l.f. as my brow pencil just because it's quick and easy, and their taupe color is a really good match for me. I do have a Seint color that I use, but I do that on longer days. And I mostly just fill in here in this like back part where it's a little more sparse. And then a little bit up here just to blend it. Brush it up and over. Okay, and then mascara and done. And done.